Yeah, hi Thomas, can you hear me now?
Yeah, very well.
Good stuff. Thomas, first of all, after Bucharest, are there any fresh injury concerns? And is Thiago Silva fit for Sunday?
Both questions are no more injury concerns, and no, Thiago cannot play on Sunday.
How far away is he, do you think?
He did an individual session today, but a session on the pitch, and felt was a big progress, big step ahead or up front for him. So I hope he will join the group next week.
Obviously, Olivier Giroud scored a wonder goal for you in midweek.
Yeah.
He deserves another start, doesn't he?
All the time. Deserves to start all the time. He trains very well. He's a leader in the group. He's a big personality. So even when he did not start, he deserved to start. So, but I will not tell you now if we will let him play from the first minute.
Thomas, this is a classic-looking match on Sunday. United, of course, are still unbeaten away from home.
Yeah.
How do you see the tactical match-up, and what are the implications for the top four, do you think?
What are the implications?
What will the effect be of the game on the top four? Who finishes in the top four?
Oh well, hopefully we can win. This is what we go for. We know that it's a big challenge because, like you said, they have an unbeaten away record so far. So we know what we are up against. A team that can hurt you any second with individual quality. A team that can hurt you any second with speed. And they are a strong team from away. They can defend very compact. They are very, very good in transition with their wingers, with Rashford, with Bruno Fernandes for deliveries, and then Greenwood, Eddie Cavani, Martial, whoever plays, will be a big challenge to defend all this. To defend counterattacks, the implication is huge. Of course, if we get a win out of this game, it's huge for us. If they get a win, it will be huge for them to put a difference between us and to increase the difference. So let's see. I mean, we are very aware. Today was not the day where we focus absolutely. Today was the day to also bring the group together, do a good training on the pitch, and from tomorrow on we will be totally focused for this game.
Yeah, you mentioned Cavani. What are your thoughts about running into him again at the age of 34? I mean, like Giroud, he's the same age. They're both 34. What's the secret of their longevity, do you think?
Look at them when they switch shirts. They are totally fit. I mean, the guys, their fitness is key. And Ollie is 100% fit, 0 body fat, and the same as Eddie. Eddie is a player like Ollie, who is as a number 9, always concerned about the team, always ready to suffer for the team, always ready to sacrifice, always ready to do runs to open spaces, always ready to defend with the whole team. And this is the characteristic of them both. And then in the box, they are both excellent finishers. They have the experience. They don't get nervous. They have the composure. So, yeah, both top quality strikers, top quality number 9s, and for me, their fitness and their self-discipline is key to their success.
Yeah, and just one last one on Giroud's diet. We've been seeing pictures of his diet in the last few days. It looks incredible. I mean, what would you say about the things that Ollie's eating and not eating?
I don't know about his diet. I just see his body, and we do. Of course, I know his body fat and his measurements and all the stuff because we control this on a regular basis. Ollie is fit, and this is what I mean. And it is, of course, also about what he eats, and he treats his body very well, and he knows that it is the basis for his success and for his game. He's fit as ever. He can rely on his physical impact in the game. It's hard to play against him. And he's used to play a high rhythm. He's used to play in Premier League, and this helps him a lot, I think, to be on this level. And he's very self-aware. He's in a fantastic mood every day to push everybody around him, to play, to win every little games we do in training, to be very, very positive with everybody around him. So, and that did never change, even when he did not start every game for us, or he did not even come from the bench in some matches. His mood and his attitude never changed, and this is what in the end makes the difference between also good players and big personalities, and Ollie's for sure a big personality.
Olivia, PLP.
Hi Thomas.
Hi.
You're no stranger to facing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's United, of course, came up against them twice in the Champions League, won one, lost one. I just want to know what you've learnt about United in those matches, and has that helped you in preparation for this game coming up?
Yeah, for sure. We played twice against them in Champions League. We unfortunately lost both home matches, and we could win both away games. So it's pretty strange results. We hope that we can turn this around and win also at home. But as you see, they are still unbeaten in Premier League and away games. That means that the challenge is big, because they like to have space. They like to play on counter-attacks. They like to use their speed and to absorb your speed in their own half, and use their speed on the counter-attacks and all their quality that they have. Yeah, but it helps a lot, because like you said, we played 2 consecutive years against them, and it was tough matches, and we will use that knowledge and prepare our team from tomorrow on.
And you said, when you got the job at Chelsea, that you wanted to make them, hard to beat, a team that no one likes to play. In your first 8 games, you of course haven't lost, conceded very few goals. Do you think you've done that? I know we're only 8 games in, but have you seen that in this Chelsea team? And the 2 biggest tests, arguably, that you had were Spurs and Atletico, and you won both of them and didn't concede a goal.
Yeah, and we won both of them in away games, and I see a lot of good things, and I think it's not a pleasure to play against us, but the picture is not finished. We have still a long way to go, and we have a lot of things to improve, and this is the good message, and this is the good news. And there's no other way than to stay hungry and then to be ready to improve every day, and we need to do this. There's a lot of things to improve. But I can clearly feel the attitude and the energy of my team on the pitch, that we are a strong group with a strong bond, and we have strong competitors in our group, and that makes us hard to beat. I believe strongly that football is a team effort, and that you can be more than just 11 individuals and 16, 18 individuals, and this is what we want to create and what we want to focus, besides tactics and besides the technical and tactical tricks that you can maybe invent or not invent or pull, but the most important is that we are a strong group. And this is the mentality that I feel on the sideline when I coach the team and when I observe the matches, and this is the best feeling that we can have. And yeah, we're on a good way, but we're not. It's not finished.
Moose, talk sport. Unmute yourself, Moose.
I always forget that. Hi Thomas, how are you?
Good.
Your biggest game so far as Chelsea manager?
I don't know. We had in general, I would say that like the big games are always the next games, because there are no bigger games than the games that you play in general, and then there are some special fixtures. It's obvious. There was a London derby. There was a Champions League game in Madrid. Now is Man United, Liverpool, and Everton in the league is a series of big fixtures and of course big teams and big challenges to overcome. But this is exactly why we are here, and we're looking forward to prepare the team from tomorrow on and to be ready on Sunday.
This has already been stated, you know Manchester United very well from the Champions League. Does it really count for anything? I mean, you played them twice already this season, but this is a completely different game. I mean, players who may well have been in form before Christmas may be out of form now.
It's always like this, but it helps. It helps, you know, the style, you know, the strengths, you know, the weaknesses. It helps you to prepare. But it's not that we will show pictures from these games to our team. We will focus on the last 4 weeks, like always. But to have a clear picture from the 2 fixtures in this season, and even from 1.5 years earlier, we played them in the knockout. So we have a pretty good impression from the style that they play, from the spaces where they want to hurt us, from their strengths individually and as a group, and that helps to prepare. But like I said, we will not show pictures from our games. We will underline our opinion and our knowledge and our feeling from Man United with pictures from the last 4 weeks, like we always do. And then we will prepare our team to hopefully win this match, and we will totally focus on us. In the end, we will focus on us, what we have to do if we want to be able to win this difficult match. And there's a lot to do, but we are also on a good run, and it's a big challenge to be the first ones who beat them on a away game.
One more, please, Moose.
Yeah, finally, I was going to ask you about a man you know you've already said is important to you, Olivier Giroud, and a word you've used 2 or 3 times in that last answer, style. Now, on the pitch, he's scoring a lot of goals. Off the pitch, he's the most stylish man at Chelsea. I've been down to him a few times. He wears the best clothes. His beard is always impeccably maintained. How do you cope? How do you come up against him in that respect? Are you quite scruffy, or are you quite good in terms of your clothing compared to Olivier Giroud?
I try to close the gap. In the moment, it's not possible because I arrived with only 1 suitcase, so there is no chance for me. But I will try hard to close the gap style-wise, if it's possible. Obviously not. I mean, I have to trust you that the guy is top-notch and highest level. I will try to close the gap, that it's not embarrassing for Ollie that I'm his coach.
Alison, last.
Hi Thomas.
Hi.
Alison from Astro Supersport in Malaysia. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
I'm just we're trying to learn a bit more about you, and we're obviously reading reports. We hear that you offered the team an extra 2 days off if they would win, and we're also hearing that you're very good at talking to the players that aren't always playing. Can you tell us a bit about the kind of things that you do to sort of incentivize your players?
Yeah, good question. It's very hard to talk about myself, first of all, and it's very hard to talk about what I do, because many things I do out of intuition. Is it intuition? Out of intuition, and I do naturally, and I do with what I feel comfortable. And then it's hard to answer a question like this, because then you suddenly have to reflect it, and many things come just naturally. But of course I feel strongly that, like in the moment, like you mentioned, that there are players that are frustrated, that are not happy because maybe they have some unfair decisions from me, or they feel it unfair, and maybe they are even unfair because right now everybody in the groups tries hard to play, and a lot of players deserve it. So yeah, it is the challenge as a coach to not lose the connection to all the players, and not lose the connection also to the guys who do not play so much, and yeah, at the same time to not lose the connection. And also sometimes it's important to have a day off, and we offer them a second day off after, I think, the Newcastle match at home, if they win this game, because we were on a very good run. So sometimes it's intuition, sometimes it's planned, but I don't follow a guidance, or I don't follow a book or a leadership book or something else. I talk a lot to people when there is time, who are in leadership, who are in leadership roles, in different roles, and I try to learn every day. And I think the most important is that we keep the connection as a coach nowadays to your group, and that can mean that you have to be critical, and there's also a kind of a worship, and that we keep a trust to each other. that keeps us going, and hopefully we can do this together, and hopefully I feel the same involvement from me with the group like I do now. But this is clearly the challenge, and you need also a little bit of luck with your decisions and with the results, because that makes things obviously more easier.
Okay, that's the end of the broadcast section.